Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912. And today, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? News Fridays is finally back. Gameplay footage you see in the background, I don't know yet. Like I tell y'all in these videos, I surprise you and surprise me at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, great week. Guess what day it is today, ladies and gentlemen? It's my birthday, yeah. Double Dragon 912's birthday is today, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to me. See, I'm the type of person, ladies and gentlemen, that I celebrate my birthday all month long. All month. Because, September hit. And, it's my birthday today. But I'll be celebrating my birthday all month long. And if I actually knew how to get this streaming stuff going on, I would be streaming for you guys and girls. But so I want to say happy birthday to myself. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers that's been subscribed to me. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm going to keep things rolling. This train's not going to stop. I enjoy doing these videos for you guys and girls. Enjoy letting y'all guys and girls know what's going on in these gaming streets. So y'all can know, man. Because these developers and these publishers are they be trying to get over on us. And if we, the YouTubers, the influencers, wouldn't tell y'all, they don't care about us, y'all. We just a number. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, all of them. We just a number. Only developers I think out there that might actually give a slight care is independent developers. That's why I support them as much as I can, when I can. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, they don't care about us. They will try to screw us over any chance they get. So that's why I try to tell y'all what's going on in these gaming streets. And I back up everything I talk about in these News Fridays with news articles. I tell you, click the link in the description. Look down there below in the description. You can I back up everything I said with news articles. I don't just be talking outside my neck. Sometimes I do that, just being silly. But I try to back up everything I said with news articles. That's 100. That being said, got a couple of news stories for you guys and girls. Not too much going on. But before I get started, remember Jesus Christ loved y'all. God sent His Son Jesus Christ to die for our sins. Y'all get to know Him while you still can, because this world we live in a crazy, fallen world, ladies and gentlemen. And we need friends, we need father figures out there, and if you need that, just someone to talk to, because, a lot of people just need people to talk to them. Be friends with Jesus. I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't be sitting up here talking to y'all if it wasn't for Jesus Christ. He gets me through a lot. All the time. He get me through so much stuff, because this world is crazy, and let the world tell you everything is going good. It ain't. But I'm telling you, if you put your trust and faith in Jesus Christ, everything gonna be alright. I know easier said than done. I know a lot of y'all out there done been through stuff I can't even imagine, don't want to imagine. I just want to let y'all know that God loves y'all. I love y'all. Jesus Christ loves y'all, and He got your back. Need someone to talk to Him. He'll help you. Help me get through some mess I done been through. Just saying. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into my first news story for today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first thing I want to talk about, again, on this News Fridays. Yeah. Alright, this is one I kind of talked about last week, but I'm going to talk about it again. Mega Man style action platformer X dating sim Radiant Starlets announced for PS5, Xbox Series X, Switch 2, and PC. Wow. Now, the reason why I want to re-talk about this is because I was looking on Steam. I was looking on Twitter. Shouts out to my Twitter people out there. Twitter and thing stopped acting crazy. Yeah. Shouts out to my Twitter feed. They were showing that same game, and now they have a release date. And according to Steam, now I could be wrong. According to Steam, let y'all know what's going on. The game I just was talking about, the independent game I just was talking about, it comes out November 3rd, 2026. Oh, I thought it was 2020. I was wrong. I thought it was going to come out this year. But anyway, it comes out November 3rd next year. I thought it was this year, but either way, if y'all can wishlist this game on Steam because it looks very interesting. Because you have a black Mega Man, and the game looks just like Mega Man, but the kicker to it, which I like, is all the bosses on there you fight, but you can date them at the same time. Wow, I'm a sucker for dating simulators. If you like Persona, any other Persona games, Persona 3, 4, 5, Royal, and I don't think Metaphor Fantasia has that. But you got like any of those 3 games, you should like this game because it's got that dating aspect to it. When you give me an RPG, don't get me wrong, I love me some RPGs. Shout out to Final Fantasy VII, that what got me into RPGs. When you give me a dating game in there, a dating sim, and at the same time I can date, and you got me some RPG and action elements. Mega Man, I need to really play more than Mega Man, but that seems like that's a good combination to me. And the music is off the chain. I heard the music for the trailer and it got me hype. Woo! I'm ready for this game, ladies. I thought it was this year, but my bad, it's next year. November 3rd, 2026. And I am getting real hyped for this game. I put it on my wish list. If you got Steam out there, so a lot of you my subscribers do, and non-subscribers, go wish listing on Steam. Support your indie developers. Because be honest with you guys and girls, what's going to get us out of the next Game of Crash, which I believe is coming up soon, I hope I'm wrong, but I believe it's coming up soon, is these indie developers. Because they still making games that people want to play. They making women look like women, men look like men. They ain't trying to push no agenda. They actually making games for fun, which I love. That's why I support indie developers whenever I can, when I can, and whenever I can. That's just me. Try to support your indie developers, ladies and gentlemen. I highly recommend you do that. Alrighty, that's all I had to say about that. Now, let's keep moving. Moving right along. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what the next thing I'm going to talk about. Because like I said, we ain't got too many news stories today. Yeah, I want to talk about this because I've been talking about this for a while. Neon Inferno delayed to November 20th. Wow, no longer due out on October 2nd. This is let me read this to you. Publisher Retroware and developer Xenovia has delayed 2D running gun and gallery shooter Neon Inferno from its previously planned October 2nd release date to November 20th. My bad. It will be available for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, of course, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam. Pre-orders for a physical edition will open soon after the digital release. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand delays have to happen. Don't get me wrong, as a gamer that like games, that's like all you out there that watch my channel, we hate delays. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of delays. But what really caught my eye, that's why I talked about this in this news story. This part, pre-orders for physical editions, pre-orders for a physical edition will open soon after digital release. Wow. Now, when they previously announced Neon Inferno, they said limited millennium games were the only people doing pre-orders. Now that they're saying pre-orders will launch after digital edition, that's in my mind, what I'm reading, this is a small chance that we may be able to see a physical release other than limited run games. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I ordered from limited run games one time. That was years ago. That's back when Streets Rage 4 came out. And I pre-ordered it at the time, and I had just forgot about it because I was going through a lot in my life, and the game did show up, but I've heard horror stories about limited run games, ladies and gentlemen. Horror stories about limited run games. And in my opinion, you should not just limit physical media to just one outlet. Let everybody else do it. That's why I'm hoping that since they said, you know, physical edition will be available after this release, hoping they let Amazon get it, Target get it, Best Buy get it, who else? GameStop get it. All your regular retail stores be able to get a physical copy of this amazing game. Because I like the way the game look. I played the demo, love it, looking forward to it. But y'all know, like I say in my videos, I like to keep physical media alive. And I'm hoping and praying that because they delaying this, that we'll be able to get a physical version anywhere. I'm hoping so. Because tomorrow, Lord, today when y'all watching this, I'm going to GameStop to pick up my copy of Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. And stay tuned for that because I will be having some gameplay footage and some Let's Plays of Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I'm looking for that. And I'm waiting on Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Waiting on that too. And a couple of more games I'm waiting on. Y'all know I keep this physical media train party rolling. So I'm hoping and praying that because they delayed it, they will actually let, you know, other publishers, other people, distributors of physical media, let them make this game. Don't just leave it in limited run games hands, because let everybody else do it. I promise you, developers, Retro Rare, that making Neon Inferno, if you make a physical edition, because it's got that old school art style, like Contra, it looks basically like a new age Contra, we will buy it. There are still physical media fans out there. Y'all tend to think they ain't. We here. We still here. Just the other day I was on YouTube watching other YouTubers talking about physical media. Shout out to all my physical media fans out there. Joe Rad, Fixie, Radical Reggie, all y'all. Shout out to y'all, because we try to keep, even that other guy, I ain't even going to say his name because his name is blasphemy to me, but I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to tell you who that is. I ain't trying to start no mess. But we out here. Physical media people, developers, distributors. We out here. Look. We out here. We ain't went nowhere. We still here. Show us some love. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with digital media. I understand, especially the independent developers, I understand y'all might have to go the digital route. I get it. I get it. Y'all just trying to get your game out there. Now I support it. But at the same time, if you can, make a physical version. I can't tell you how many independent games I've double dipped on. Quit Today, it's coming out in October. I'm double dipping on it. What else? Lost Epic came out not too long ago. Double dipping on it. Cogen. I got it on Steam. Double dipping on it. Pop Singer, I just showed y'all. It's out on Steam now. Double dipping on it. Let's see. What else we got? The list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many great digital games out there that I'm double dipping on because I want to keep physical media alive. Developers and publishers, we don't mind digital media. We find ways. Just give us an option where we can hold on to our games, because some of us are sentimental like that. We like to hold on to our games. Who knows, 5 years down the road, oh man, I want to play Lost Soul Aside again. And you know, y'all take it off the PlayStation Store or wherever, we can't play it no more. Let us have a choice of physical or digital or both. If you do that, I promise you, these games will sell. They always will sell, because us physical media fans are out here. We out here. We eating. We out here. We're going to keep y'all in business. I promise we will. Just do both. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Neon Inferno unfortunately has been delayed to November 20th. And hopefully that means that we will get some more physical editions out there, which is a good thing. So I'm hoping this is good news for all my physical media fans out there. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Let's keep moving. Moving right along. Acclaim interview with CEO Alex Yusuf, a new era. Let me tell you what he had to say. Wow, y'all know about Acclaim. Acclaim been out for a while. I was trying to see if I could read some of this to you guys real soon. To wrap up, can you share a final message for our readers about what Acclaim is today and why they should be excited for its future? Yusuf, the guy over Acclaim, said, Acclaim today is about challenging the new energy that made the brand and logo unforgettable. But pointing it forward. Okay. We're not the old guard. We're a launch pad. If you love games that take risks, that make you feel something, and that come from passionate creators, then you should be excited. Acclaim is back, and we're here to make some noise. Thank you for your time, Alice. That was all the interview. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. What he just said right there really got me high, because a lot of these developers nowadays, they don't push the envelope no more. Now back, I know I maybe sound like a broken record. Back in the heyday of gaming, back in the PS2 era and on down, PS1, Super Nintendo, developers really pushed the envelope. Some of my favorite games of all time are retro games. What we got? The Double Dragons, the Final Fantasy. Back then, developers really pushed the envelope. Nowadays, developers just want to play everything safe. Nowadays, they just want to do a live service game and charge buku money out of the behind just to do a live service game. Do you want this cosmetic? Do you want this DLC? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this? Do you want that? That's what's wrong with gaming nowadays. They do too much AAA developing games. I miss the times of that's why I buy so much stuff on Steam, because I miss any developers. They make some of the greatest games nowadays. Nowadays, it's hard to find a good game. I'll tell you, this year alone, School Hero, any developed game, came out on Steam. You can buy it now on Steam for like $5. I bull crap you not. $5, you can get one of the greatest beat 'em ups of all time. School Hero. Quit Today, that's a beat 'em up. That's a whole bunch of Steam games right now. Let me look at my wish list that I buy because they made by developers. Pizza Kid, waiting on that to come out. I don't know when that's gonna come out. It's gonna come out soon because that's been on my radar for a while. But anyway, let me keep going. Toxic Crusaders, that's another one. Underling Uprising. Detained Too Good for School, waiting on that one. That's another one waiting on. Rust and Beat X, Return of the Brawl Brothers. Let me keep going. Bot Garden, Blades and Battle, Summer Echo, Steampunks, Neon Inferno, just got to talking about that. Let's see what else we got here. We're all fresh here. Let me see, let me keep going. Towerborn, what else we got? 'Cause I got them all here on my wish list. Let's see, what else? Ninja Gang Raisebound, that's coming out today. Let me see, let me look at my library. There's a lot more games I got on my library here. 9 Years of Shadows, Eternal Noctis, Berserk Boy, Blade Chimera, Fallen City Brawl, Maiden Tops. The list keeps going. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The list keeps going, ladies and gentlemen. Of the independent games and developers out there. That's why I try to support them every chance I get, ladies and gentlemen. I'm real hyped to see what Acclaim's going to do, because Acclaim came out during the heyday of some of my favorite games of all time. I think they helped make NBA Jam and some of them games. Is it in the shoes? Games like that. And they was out in the heyday of my childhood. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what this guy has to offer us and when Acclaim comes out with a lot of games. Click the link in the description, ladies and gentlemen. There's a trailer and it's showing some games that I think they are coming out with. Just now, here we go. Katanaunt now available, published by Acclaim. That's one of the Acclaim games that they got coming out. I wishlist that on Steam. I'm probably gonna get that. Then they got some Metroidvania games coming out. Acclaim over there eating and cooking. So I'm happy about this. Because Acclaim, they just said they're trying to push the envelope, and I like that. That's a good thing. When a company says they're trying to push the envelope, that's a good thing. Because the envelope is not being pushed no more. Most times the envelopes are just sealed and shipped off, mailed off in the mail system. They ain't push the envelope no more. They just making these games just to make money, and that's the worst kind of games you want. You don't want games like that. You want games where developers put their heart and soul into the game and make you a great product. Because if you developers and publishers, if you make a great game, it will sell and you will make your money back tenfold. Look at Expedition 33. I finally got me a physical version of that, by the way. Independent team was free on Game Pass. Didn't make that team. Too many people didn't come together to get to it. Didn't cost them that much to make it, and that game is selling buku money, buku copies. And I think they're finna make a collector's edition. It's coming out soon. I saw it on Amazon, not Amazon, but Twitter. That goes to show you that you don't need a big old budget and 1,000 people to make a game. You can have a little small indie team. You got one person to make it, and the game is it good, people gonna buy it. Because they try to shove that agenda crap down our throats so much, people got tired of them type of games and people turn to indies. I bet you there's so many folks that got a huge Steam library because all the indies on this system, it ain't even funny. I understand why. Because AAA games just went downhill. Too busy trying to make a live service game all the time. Of looter shooter, you know, it went crazy, ladies and gentlemen. That's why if you're an indie developer, good work. Cause we out here eating and we gonna buy y'all stuff. We're gonna buy y'all stuff. I promise you we will. That's why I'm happy that Acclaim is coming back out. Acclaim, do y'all thing. I'm looking forward to your games. Can't wait till they come out. Let me know. I probably will be buying some of your games. Ain't no problem, I am. That's all I had to say about that. Let's keep moving. Moving right along. Moving right along. Alright, got another rumor for you guys, girls. Wolverine PS5 game gets exciting update. Wow. A credible insider has revealed an encouraging update for Insomniac's upcoming Wolverine game, with mounting rumors of the new trailer for Wolverine slated to release in the coming weeks. Fans of PlayStation high caliber first party game may will be in for a treat. Wow. So according to this news article, like I said, everything I talk about, you can link in the description. You can read it up for yourselves. The next state of play, whenever the next state of play is for Sony, which is coming up soon, I heard in a few weeks, they really ain't gave us a date yet. They're gonna show a trailer for the Wolverine game. And now, don't get me wrong, they showed this trailer a couple of years ago, back when they were showing all the Spider-Man. And so far, Insomniac Game has a great track record when it comes to making Marvel games. The first two Spider-Mans doing great. They're doing so great, apparently Sony wanted to make some more money and they brought them out on our PC. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, they said it was great games. And I saw the trailer for Wolverine when Wolverine was sitting up in that bar, and then somebody was up there talking crazy, spread them claws out like, oh man, somebody finna get cut. And if you didn't know, Insomniac Games had a leak when somebody exposed every game that was leaked out in the past year or two, and Wolverine was on there. You know, he was on there as one of the games that was going to come out. I think it was supposed to be this year, but apparently, if they talking about a trailer, that means we probably won't see it until next year at least. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to Wolverine. If y'all didn't know, my favorite comic book character of all time is Wolverine Logan. He got the tightest ability to me, and it may not be tight to y'all, but his ability is he basically got the highest healing factor ever. You cut him all in his face, stab him, shoot him, he gonna be fine. He look like you, like and spit that blood out like, that's all you got, bub. And he'll keep walking. Don't bother him. Because he got the best healing factor in the world. And on top of that, he got claws. And besides that, Wolverine a good dude too. He a hero because he's part of the X-Men. But at the same time, his powers would really influence me. You know, you got the best healing factor in the world and want nothing to hurt you, man. Who wouldn't want that power? I tell you. We had the wrong person that got that power, but woo, we'd be messed up. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just want to let you guys, the girl, know about the rumor about Wolverine, the latest Wolverine PS5 game, get a site update. Apparently, we might be getting the trailer, so be on the lookout for that. Let's keep moving. Moving right along. Moving right along. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into my last news story for the day, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some more rumors for you guys. Rumor: PS6 console could launch with detachable disc drive. Wow. Now, here we go. The PlayStation 6 will have detachable disc drive, according to a new report from a well-known industry insider. The claim suggests that Sony's upcoming console will continue the product philosophy established with the PlayStation 5 line. Here we go. In November 2020, Sony released the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, its first console without support for physical media. 4 years later, the discless PS5 Pro continued the trajectory through the mid-gen hardware refresh, adopted a modular design that allowed users to install a separately purchased disc drive. The same was true for the PlayStation 5 Slim, released in November 2023. The PS6 will reportedly be another modular Sony console. Product design philosophy is said to be continuing the foreseeable future. Insider Gaming Tom Henderson, he has been on point lately, I'll give him that, reports that the PlayStation 6 will be another modular product from Sony, citing unnamed sources familiar with the matter. The console is thus expected to launch in both digital and standard editions, with the latter reportedly including a disc drive. While the PS5 had a non-modular digital variant at launch, the PS6 lineup is said to be fully modular, allowing users to purchase and install a standalone disc drive at any time. This would ensure that even players of the lower cost model are not locked into a digital only experience. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I said this once, I'll say it again. If the PS6 comes out and it has physical media, I will actually buy it. Don't get me wrong, I won't buy it at launch because I know that thing probably gonna cost you about $1,000. But I will wait on it and wait till it goes to, hopefully it'll go down to at least $500 at least. And I'll pull the trigger on it because not only will it, it'll have better graphics, not a graphics set, but they have better, better overall hardware. But you'll be able to play your PS5 games and your PS4 games, which is amazing to me. And y'all know, like I know, if you watch my channel, I appreciate y'all watching. I buy a lot of PS4 and PS5 games. I do. I still collect for Sony consoles. And if it does have a disc drive in it, then I can play those games and play my Blu-ray and DVD and all that stuff too. Yes, I will buy a PlayStation 6. And Sony, you'll have me hooked for another few years. Only, and this is stressing only, if you keep physical media alive. Don't be like Nintendo. These jokers and start doing that play physical media, doing game key cards. No, that is not physical media. That is a cop-out. Don't get me wrong. Some of the copies of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X disc copies don't have the full games on there either. Now, what is it? Gears of War Reloaded? It only has the story campaign on there. It doesn't have the multiplayer. I know y'all saying, well, you can't play multiplayer, let's go online. Yeah, I know. But still, us as physical media collectors, we like to have the whole game on the disc. And you know, there's a few Xbox games like that too. But at the same time, Nintendo thought they were slick. They did a cop out. All their games are just a piece of cartridge, like a Nintendo cartridge, and it's an empty cell. And the game is not on there. You got to do a digital download to get the game. Wow, really, Nintendo? Seriously? And everybody was talking about it. Me and some other YouTubers, other influencers out there were saying, yeah, man, I think Nintendo is the only people that's going to still keep physical media alive. Boy, were we wrong. Nope. They doing these game key cards. And apparently, we ain't the only ones fussing about it. Japan pissed off about it. A lot of third-party companies that make their games on Nintendo Switch 2 are pissed off about it. Nintendo, y'all better do something. Y'all better do something. I'm just telling. I'm just saying. We ain't gonna buy this fake physical media. Put the whole game on the disc, period. Then we'll buy it. Other than that, no. No, Nintendo. You tried it. You tried it. Don't do that. Put the whole game on the cartridge. If you ain't gonna do that, don't even release a physical version. Release it on your little brother, the Switch. Which one? Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the PS6 console could launch with a detachable disc drive. This is good news. Like I said, if this happens, I will be getting me one. Not at launch, but you know, whenever I catch a sale or something on it, and I will be getting that and transferring all my stuff over to the PlayStation 6. And this is good news for us physical media fans. Hopefully, I'll keep an eye out on this news story, ladies and gentlemen, developing stories about the PS6. I'll keep y'all informed. Just tune in right here with me, DJ Unification, on News Fridays. Now, I'll let y'all know what's going on with the PlayStation 6. I keep a sharp eye out for you guys, girl. You know I will. Gotta keep y'all informed in these gaming streets. I know how I do it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up, ladies and gentlemen, for this rendition of News Fridays. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys and girls think about the PlayStation 6. Are y'all ready for the PlayStation 6, or do y'all even care? Let me know about all that down in the comment section. Also, tell me what you guys and girls think about Wolverine. Y'all ready for the new Wolverine game to release? Or do y'all even care about that? Let me know about that down in the comment section. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you guys and girls think about the Acclaim interview with CEO Alex Yusuf. Y'all ready for Acclaim games, or do y'all even care? Let me know what you guys and girls think about Neon Inferno being delayed to November 20th. Y'all hype about that? And tell me what you guys and girls think about that Mega Man style action platformer game, Radiant Starlets. Y'all looking forward to that game? I done talked about it twice, or do y'all even care? Let me know about all the things I talk about down there in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.